Hey Mom, just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day. Sorry that we can't all be together. So I figured since we all can't be together that we'd make you a little video now that we're all pros at making videos and tell you why we love you so much. So here it goes. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy. Some of my favorite memories include you making my dioramas for me. I also remember going for walks in the rain with our special umbrellas that you gave us. I think mine was strawberry shortcake and Alex's was rainbow. I don't remember what Jesse's was. I remember salamander hunting with you. Here's a good one. I remember you scraping puke with a spatula from the brown carpet upstairs and still telling me that it was okay. Thanks, Ma. I don't do that with my own kids. Back again. Here's another one. I remember you buying that. You didn't buy it. I don't know where you got it really, actually, now that I think about it. Surprising Alex on a camping trip with a outdoor toilet. It was a square metal box with a vinyl top, if I remember correctly. And I remember you telling him he could poop in it.
Happy Mother's Day, Mimi. I am grateful that I'm able to be here with you guys and be the cinematographer for your elaborate plan for Nanny and Grampy to make them happy, and it really works, and it's really nice and it's really thoughtful of you. All the things you do, like the rocks, those are all thoughtful. You always put as much as you can into them, and it's really cool. Like, I'm glad that I can hide them when I can on the mountain and everything. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to on Rouse Trails, but we'll be able to soon. And that rock that you painted for Ellie, she loved it. That was so thoughtful. I wouldn't have thought of something like that. I'm glad that I have you to do that. And all the times that I've been injured or recovering from surgery, like most of my summers, I've always had a sanctuary here where I have somebody like you to care for me and like make me coffee, which I might be a little addicted to. But I won't admit it. And I'm glad that you care about my health and everything. And as much as I fight it, that I'm not addicted to it or that it's not bad for me, I always take into consideration what you say. And I'm glad that you're looking out for me. It's like having an angel on my right shoulder. And I appreciate it a lot. I hope that your Mother's Day is awesome, and I hope you get this soon. I love you, Mimi.
Hey! Thanks for being the cool mom in school. Kenton, do you want to say something to Mimi for Mother's Day?
I did.
What would you like to say to Mimi?
Oh no.
Thank you for... Remember? Thank you for giving me... Yeah, is that what you said you love about Mimi?
Yes.
And you also said that you're her...
Buddies.
Okay, look it. You also said that you're her... Are you Mimi's... You said you're Mimi's baby, but really you're my baby.
I have to do it 2 times.
Yeah, one for me and one for Mimi.
One for Mimi.
Can you tell Mimi how much you love her?
I love you, Mimi.
Do you love her a lot?
Yes.
Like how much? Show me with your hands. What? You love her 10 times?
Yeah.
That's the most you can do.
Na 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 na.
Can you blow her a kiss? Good job. Say
Now
happy.
can I get a prize?
Who bribed you? Not me.
You.
No. Can you say Happy Mother's Day?
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye.
Bye. Now I want to play.
We're still filming.
Hey Mom, happy Mother's Day. I miss you. I wish I could be there with you. But instead, just gonna talk to my phone for a minute, pretend you're there. I guess, I was trying to remember some of the earliest memories I have. And honestly, I don't remember a whole lot, but there's just one thing that I don't really know if I quite have memories from it or if I just know the stories. But Ma, the block party where I shit down my leg on the ground in the front driveway, and I vaguely remember this. I remember seeing the shit down in the dirt on my foot and freaking out. And you calmed me down, as you always have, and you dug a hole and you buried it with a stick. You're the best mom. Yeah, I was just remembering all the goofy things, like I love how good you were at taking us on vacations. You and Dad, you guys were always bringing us up to the White Mountains and bringing us on cool little adventures like the lemon squeeze and the Clark's Trading Post and the Cog Railway and Mom, I thank you for bringing us camping, even though I know you hated it, but it's been a huge influence in my life, and I owe it to you for putting up with it. Thanks, Ma. You're the best. Another thing I always like to think about that I think is pretty funny too is the fact that my whole life I remember you taking so many pictures, and of course I hated it, and so did everybody else, and you never cared to be the person to say, hey, let me take a picture, and everyone would start moaning, and you just didn't care, and you just make everyone take those pictures. But everyone is so glad, and it's just gonna only get better and better as the years go on. That's something I learned from you and Ma, and that's something that's changed my life drastically. And I thank you for annoying me my whole life and the rest of the family and taking so many pictures, because they're invaluable. I realize that now. Another thing I always like to remember, and something I've brought up a few times and told friends about, when I'm telling them about you and your creativeness, is about the books that you used to draw us and write us stories, and how cool they were. And that's a pretty unique thing that I think a lot of my friends could never share the same memories, because you've always been an amazing artist, and you don't ever brag about it, which is so weird. You're such an amazing creative force, and I think a lot of times people might not even ever know it, knowing you. Been a huge influence to me in my creative life. I mean, I know I definitely owe some creativity to Dad, but I think it mostly comes from you, Ma, and thank you. You're another thing I like to think about too, because it's still part of my daily life, is you cooking for us. You making grilled cheese and grilled peanut butter, which is something that I make regularly. I've probably eaten 30 grilled peanut butter since quarantine started. Another thing that I think I completely owe to you, I have no idea where grilled peanut butter came from, and most of the time I talk about it, no one's ever heard of it or had it before. So, and when I make it for them, they're always impressed. So I owe that to you too, Mom. And your pancakes, the way that you make the edges crispy, whether or not it was an accident the first time, it's the best way to ever make pancakes. You make my favorite pancakes, and I'm always trying to replicate them crispy edges. Extra butter is the key. Another thing I like to remember is after high school and in college and after college, I guess, that period of time where I was living at home again, and you basically let all my friends also live at home, which is absolutely incredible. And on top of that, oh my God, I'll always cherish the memories of hanging out with Rob and Ian, and then all the extra people that would come and go into the house, and you would just welcome with open arms. And you would hang out with us until super late, sometimes 2 in the morning, just hanging from what I remember. And sometimes we'd have fires, and it was awesome. I was like, you were part of my high school friend, college friend group, and everyone just loved having you, including me, which is crazy. The fact that I could just hang with my mom with all my friends fresh out of high school and just love it, that's bizarre. You're a uniquely cool mom, I have to say. The last thing I have here on my notes, something I guess I wanted to mention that I value just so much in you, Mom, and our relationship is you're my best friend, absolutely my closest best friend, besides Jackie, editing this video, of course. But Ma, you've always been there for me at any point of the day, middle of the night. I remember multiple times calling you, just having panic attacks about usually girls or whatever, but Ma, you're always there for me, and you always know what to say. You always know how to calm me down. I'm so grateful for your advice and your friendship, and for being such an excellent mother who I would obviously not be here or be the person that I am without you, Ma. I love you. Happy Mother's Day. I miss you. My armpits are dry. Oh. No, got a little something coming. Alright. Happy Mother's Day. Love you. Bye.
Got another one for you. Thank you for teaching me that white lies are okay. I remember you allowing me to stay home from school when I wasn't really sick, but telling the teachers that I was sick. So thank you for that one. Oh, me again! How about the time I put salt in your coffee for April Fool's Day? Or how about the time I came home from school and I opened the door only for a whole box of Cheerios to fall down on my head?
Happy Mother's Day. I want to say some things that I love about you and why I'm thankful for you. First of all, you're super sweet. Thank you for being sweet. And second of all, you let me stay up late and letting me go to Build-A-Bears and letting me go to Chunky's to see new movies, and letting me go to Salem. That was really fun. I love going around Salem. It was super duper fun. And then going to Cheshire Fair. That was also fun. And then one year dress up as Wonder Woman and Lane Kenton be a fox and leaving him in the grass at Cheshire Fair. And then taking care of me when Mom was sick. And thank you for dressing up as Elsa. Those are the reasons I'm thankful for you and what I love about you. Happy Mother's Day.
Hi Mimi, I love and miss you, and all the memories I have done with you are fun. They were unique, like going camping, swimming, crafts, baking, and doing our summer trips are fun.
Hey, just me again here. Go figure. Thank you for wearing those queer bunny sweaters. Thank God Landon doesn't make me do them. Thanks for teaching me one of my best skills, sewing. Thanks for teaching me that sometimes it's okay to call your children out to the bastards.
Hey Vicky, happy Mother's Day. I'm a pretty lucky guy not only to have Jackie, but to have such a great mother-in-law. You guys are some of my best friends, both you and Scotty, but especially you. We've had so many long talks when I'm picking up the boys and just visiting. And when Jackie was sick, thank you for taking us in and all the help you gave, not only to Jackie and the kids, but it was a huge help to me. I could never repay you for helping out, watching them, all the food you bought for us, the roof over our head, and all the love you give to the boys and to us. We appreciate you. You're one of the most amazing people. You care for everybody equally, no matter who they are. You have one of the biggest hearts of anybody. And happy Mother's Day.
Hey, it's me again. Seriousness, thank you very much for taking care of me in the craziest part of my life. I won't say it was the worst part of my life because it definitely wasn't terrible. It definitely brought us together. Thank you for putting a roof over our head, feeding us, and being a step-in mom for me when I couldn't be.
Then I am still